All right, thank you for joining us for 13 News Now. I'm Lucy Bustamante.
And I'm Andre Sr. We begin with that breaking news. Bomb threats at 5 different military installations. The first reportedly called into Naval Station Norfolk around 6 this morning at Pier 14. And we now know it has been given the all clear there. A second threat at Whidbey Island and a third at the Admiral Joel T. Boone Clinic.
So the fourth one threatening the USS Gunston Hall and the fifth targeting personnel support detachment. And now we have learned that Naval Station Norfolk has been given the all clear. At about 7:45 this morning, a military working dog alerted authorities to a vehicle near Pier 14.
Jemmy Lee is live at the base right now. Jemmy, what can you tell us about what happened here?
Hey, Lucy and Andre, the good news is the situation here at Naval Station Norfolk has been cleared, as you said, but there are still active ongoing threats at Jeb Little Creek Fort Story right now, and emergency personnel are working to clear that right now. The public affairs officer here told me that NCIS is investigating whether the threat here at Naval Station Norfolk has anything to do with the bomb threats going on at Little Creek Fort Story. They are also investigating whether today's threats have anything to do with that mysterious diver that was spotted near Pier number 7 on Monday. The public affairs officer also told me that the person who called in the bomb threat here at Naval Station Norfolk this morning was the voice of a man. As soon as that call came in, as you said, they deployed the military dogs. Those dogs narrowed in on a truck, but it turned out to be nothing. So again, everything here at Naval Station Norfolk clear, but still an active, ongoing situation at Little Creek Fort Story. Live at Naval Station Norfolk, I'm Jemmy Lee, 13 News Now.
All right, Jemmy, thank you so much for that update. We'll check back in with you tonight starting at 4 o'clock. And just into the newsroom now, 2 sailors from the USS George Washington are charged with arson.
Virginia Beach fire officials say the 24-year-old Timothy Wright II and 21-year-old Trayvon Bishop torched an abandoned car back in April. Investigators found that the burning car was in a subdivision near General Booth Boulevard and Prosperity Road. Well, the car belonged to Wright, and both men are now out on bond.
We move to this now. A man faces felony charges in connection with the shooting that hurt a 12-year-old girl in Norfolk.
That's right. Police say that 18-year-old Thomas Hairston is responsible for last night's shooting off of Lafayette Boulevard. We are told that he is in the hospital right now in serious condition. Another man, though, was also hurt in the same shooting.
Yeah, a witness told reporter Elise Brown that the bullet appeared to have struck the 12-year-old girl at least twice.
One glimpse of this memorial behind me, and you know Perone Avenue is no stranger to violence. In last night's case, one of the victims was a 12-year-old girl.
Craziness. We've been here a week and a half ago, and all of a sudden, wake up last night to send a lot to us. Shots.
The bullets hitting John Stifler's 12-year-old neighbor. Chaos outside.
A bunch of kids running, taking off that way. Gun laying on the porch, you know. Trying to get on the phone with police dispatch, get them out here, obviously, trying to make sure that the gun is secure.
He says the little girl has wounds to her arm.
It looks like he grazed her in one arm and went in and lodged in the other arm. She was scared. I mean, she just got shot.
Medics took her and another man injured by gunfire to the hospital. Both are expected to be okay. Stifler's security camera catching the moments before shots fired. Police say there was some sort of argument.
I don't want to give out too much on the video, obviously, but there was some people that were here that walked up to the house, and that's about the time the shooting started.
As police collected clues on the scene, a third gunshot victim walked into the hospital. Police say that man is the suspect. His name, Thomas Hairston. The 18-year-old faces malicious wounding and use of a firearm charges.
Put the guns down. That's all I can say.
Stop shooting. I'm old school. We didn't settle it with guns. We settled it with our fists. We live to see another day. It's not worth it to put your life away for shooting somebody.
In Norfolk, Elise Brown, 13 News Now.
All right, guys, more breaking news, this time out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. We know that one person is dead and other people are trapped after a school building exploded and collapsed.
Yeah, you're looking at live pictures of the scene right now. Big destruction right there. This is a live picture of Minnehaha Academy. There are summer programs in session. School officials say all students have been accounted for. And right now, crews are trying to extinguish the fire. We don't see any flames here, but we do see some smoke coming from the school building in Minnehaha Academy in Minneapolis right now. Crews are trying to extinguish what is left there, search for victim as well. It's unclear, though, what led to this explosion and the collapse. We will continue to stay on top of the story for you. It looks like a very serious issue going on there in Minneapolis right now at the school. An explosion rocks that area. We'll let you know what happens. Well, at its height, more than 7,000 people were without power in a Virginia Beach neighborhood. That number is now just about 200 customers.
That's right. Dominion Energy says a goose flew into a substation at Davis Corner. It happened just before 8 o'clock. Crews are now working to reroute the power source.
Goose, huh? Wow, unbelievable. All right, we move to this story right now. This power outage that happened in Hatteras and Norfolk Island, North Carolina. Transportation officials say workers were setting aside equipment that was not in use when they caused a massive power outage. Last Friday, crews working on the new Bonner Bridge accidentally cut an underground line. Authorities hope to have all power restored between Saturday and Monday. Evacuations for all visitors to Hatteras Island remain in effect. About 50,000 tourists affected here. Residents are using generators right now and are also limited on the amount of water they can use in the meantime.
Well, it is officially August, which means it is time to kick off the Right Stuff campaign. And 13 News Now, once again, a very proud sponsor. Our own Ashley Smith is at Walmart on Virginia Beach Boulevard.
All right, Ashley, we are looking to collect more and do a lot more than we did last year.
Yeah, that's right, guys. And last year, we helped over 3,000 students to get ready for the school year. That is so substantial for our area. Of course, the whole campaign is about collecting new and packaged school supplies for kids in need right here in Hampton Roads. And I have just the man to talk about it, someone who's been involved in the campaign for a very long time, Major James Allison, no stranger to 13 News Now, and no stranger, of course, to the Salvation Army as well. Thank you for talking with us. Tell us why it's so important to donate to this campaign.
The first day of school is always an unnerving day for children, and it's more unnerving if you show up to class without all the supplies that are on that list, that infamous list that every mom and dad gets. And so Right Stuff and the partnership with the Salvation Army, WVEC, Walmart, and Chick-fil-A, and the Hampton Roads people make it possible for every child to show up the first day of school with what they need so that the first day jitters is not so big a thing.
That's right. All this month you can donate at Walmart or Chick-fil-A, anyone in the area. And guys, it's tax-free weekend, a great time to donate to the Right Stuff.
It certainly is. Ashley, thank you so much. You know, we're up year over year in the amount of donations that we collected, so we're hoping to do a lot more again this year for those school kids. Now, you can buy a couple of extra school supplies like pencils, notebooks, and backpacks, and you can drop them off in these special bins of participating Walmarts, Chick-fil-A's, or at the Salvation Army. Now, for more information, head to our website, 13newsnow.com.